I was inspired to find my journey in life, and I realized one of the biggest reason why is because I never had that role model, right? And so I didn't want to be the person one day where I have my own child, where I have my own children, where I wanted to be that role model for them. I wanted to be that father figure, that mentor, but not the type that tells them what to do. Not the type that tells them, this is good for you, do this, get the grades and go and be a doctor. No. I wanted to be that role model where my children can actually one day look up to me and say, Dad, because of you, I never gave up on my dreams. That was my why, and that is still my why today. That's one of my whys. That's one of my reasons why I do what I do here today. And this is the reason why we're doing this event for you guys, and I really appreciate you coming and spending time to discover your journey in your life. So, what is the journey? You like stories, by the way? You like stories? Okay, cool. So, I'm going to tell you a story. I'm going to start by telling you guys a story. So, once upon a time, who wants to give me a name? A guy's name. Or it could be a female name, actually. Who wants to... John? John, let's do John. Let's have John. No one's saying but John, by the way, is there? No? Okay, good. So I'm not going to step on anyone's table. So once upon a time, there was a guy called John, and John, he lived in this big, gigantic turtle shell. Big, gigantic turtle shell. He lived with his family, his whole tribe of family, and they all lived in this big, gigantic turtle shell, as big as the O2 domes times 10, right? The big gigantic turtle shell. And so they live inside that shell. And the one message that's been preached in that shell all the time, that's been passed down from family to family to family, and to John's dad telling John, John, you must never step outside the shell, because the world outside is dangerous. Stay here and you'll be safe with us. Now, John, that wouldn't be a problem if the shell was a fun place to be, but actually the shell was a very depressing place to be. It was really depressing, and it's full of negativity. His mom and dad would always argue with one another, and the tribe would always fight and would fight over money and resources and scarcity and everything. It was just driven by fear and scarcity, and so much negativity within this shell. And John would occasionally go to one of the windows. There's like turtle windows, right? Turtle shell windows. And John would look outside, and John would actually see other people outside. Every now and then wandering around. Quite happy, you know. And John was like, really? Is it really that dangerous outside? I'd really love to go outside one day. And until one day, John just couldn't take it anymore. The shell was just full of negativity. John just felt so trapped, so depressed, so down. He felt that being here was pointless, being in the shell was pointless, it's totally purposeless, meaningless, and he was powerless. It felt like he had to go under his dad's control all the time. So John made a really bold move. He decided to say no more, enough is enough. I'm going to walk out of this shell, I'm going to see what's outside for myself. And so John took a bold move. He stepped outside the turtle gate, and then voila! Guess what he saw? He saw big, gigantic turtle shells all around him. What John realized was that actually his turtle shell that he's been living in isn't the only turtle shell around. He was actually living in a big, gigantic village full of turtle shells, with other families, full of families. And he saw other people outside, and where he was living in, where he stepped outside was actually a big village. It was a village. And the village had lots of people. Lots of other people around. And so John was like, this is not so bad. Alright, so now John gets to meet new friends. So John then goes and finds out what's this village is about. He does some research, he goes and talks to everyone, he listens to everyone. And then one day, John saw this figure, this person. There was something different about him. And so John approached this person, and this person was a traveler apparently. And he said to John, oh, I'm a traveller. The reason why you haven't seen me around before and I look different is because I came from a different village. And John was like, do you mean to tell me there's another village out there? And the traveller was like, well, of course, there's more than one village out there. There's a whole world for you to see. So John was like, wow, I had no idea. So would I be able to travel around the world and visit these villages? And the traveller said, absolutely. You know, all you need is a bit of essential, a bit of tools, get a map, and, you know, find out where you want to go and just go. And just go and visit the world. You know, just travel. And John's like, all right, okay, cool. Right, so I need this, I need this, I need this, and this. Right. I'm going to make a decision to travel around the world. Excellent! So, the traveller then leaves John on his own. John then went around to buy all the tools, get the equipment, get the gears, get his food, get his essentials, and gets a map, studies the world, and studies what's around, the geography. I was like, right, okay, this is where I am, these are the villages around me, alright, okay, brilliant. Just when he was about to step outside this big, gigantic gate, okay, the border, when he was at the border of the village, and he was about to step outside, he was like, oh, I'm not ready. So John goes back, and he said, you know what, I think I need a little bit more preparation. I think I need a little bit more money, resources, a bit more, you know, essentials. So John goes and work, he goes and learn and work and prepare, and then a year after, John was still preparing for his journey. And a year after, the traveller came back and he saw John. He was like, oh, John, remember me? I was like, yeah, you're the traveller that taught me about travelling around the world. Yes. So, where have you been to? John was like, actually, I'm not even, I haven't stepped out yet. And the traveller was like, what do you mean? Why? It's been a year now. I thought surely you should have visited at least 1 or 2 villages. And John was like, no, I just felt like I was never ready, and I don't know, it's just like I felt something's missing, and I was like, you're too scared. Let me tell you what, let me take you with me. So I'll take you, I'm gonna head off to this village in the next 2 days' time. Why don't you join me? Come with me, and I'll take you along. And John said, he thought for a moment, alright, I'll do this. I'll come and join you on this journey together. So John packs his bag, 2 days later, joined this traveller, and he went travelling around the world, visiting village after village after village after village. Suddenly, life became so beautiful. Suddenly, he totally forgot about the turtle shell behind him, that where he once came from. Suddenly, he totally forgot about his family members. Like, Mom and Dad, who are they? He became a traveller. And so John has been travelling with this fellow traveller for about 2 years, and they came to this settlement. It was a really large settlement. It was the biggest, it wasn't a village anymore, it was a city. It was a big city, and behind the city was a big, gigantic mountain. And there was something about the city and this mountain, the vibration is different, the energy was different, there was a different kind of feel to it. And John was like, wow, this place is huge. And the guy's like, yep, this is the biggest city you'll ever find in this planet. I was like, alright, let's go. So they went in, and they felt something different. They saw this city was different than all the other villages. Because this city was full of people who were really comfortable. Everyone was really relaxed and chilled out. Everyone was just comfortable being themselves. And John was like, oh, there's something different about this place. And then John and the traveller went to the tavern, and then they saw this really different figure again. Again, John has this intuitive ability to see something different about other people, and this person seemed really, really certain about himself, like a leader, like a mentor, and he was dressed differently. And so John approached this guy, and this wise man, let's call him the wise man, and the wise man said, what are you doing here, son? And John said, oh, I'm just visiting, I'm just traveling around the world, I'm just seeking for something, you know, I'm just seeking for my gift, for myself. I just want to know what this world is about, really. And the wise man said to John, seek no more. Because what you've been looking for all your life is up in that mountain. And so John said, really? Up in that mountain? And yeah, just if you feel like it, go and climb up the mountain, and your treasure is above that mountain, right at the top. And so John thought, okay, do I need anything to go up there? And he said, no, you just need to climb up there. It will take you about a day. But I must warn you, it's hard. It's a challenge. You see these people around you, you see this settlement, everyone tried to climb up this mountain and all of them failed. All of them gave up and came back down. And all of them formed a settlement here. And the reason why this settlement is so large and it became a city and they're all comfortable with each other is because they all have one thing in common. Do you know what that one thing is? John's like, no, what is it? Wise man said, they all tell themselves that one day I'll climb up that mountain. One day. But not today. Today I'm just going to carry on with life. But one day I'm going to conquer that. I'm going to find my treasure. I'm going to climb up that mountain. And so John said, that's interesting. Right. I'm going to go up. I said, would you come with me? Would you be my guide? Would you take me up there? And the mentor said, I can do, but only if you promise to not give up. Only if you are 100% committed. And so John said, yes, let's do this. And so they all go. They went up, they climbed up to this mountain, and halfway through, John was like, oh God, oh, what did I sign up for? You know, who's ever climbed a mountain before, just out of curiosity? Who loves it? I love hiking up a mountain. Not. I love hiking down. That's the easy bit. Climbing on a mountain really, really difficult. So they all climb on the mountain, and halfway, it was into nightfall now, and John's like, oh, are we there yet? How close are we? He's like, we're only halfway. Like, oh God. And then just as John was about to give up, he saw other people coming back down. And John's like, oh my God, did you guys go up? And this guy's like, no, next time, another day. When we're more prepared. And John thought, I'm not going to be like these guys. And so John carried on with his mentor, carried on with this wise man, and they kept climbing and kept climbing and kept climbing. And surely enough, they got up. They got up to the mountain, and John was like, where is my treasure? Where is my treasure? And the wise man said, patient, just wait a little bit longer. The morning's almost here. And so John waited and waited. He was about to lose patience. He did all that for nothing. And then, boom, sunrise. Suddenly, he saw everything clearly. He saw the mountain, he saw the view. It was the most beautiful scene he's ever seen. The most beautiful scene he's ever seen in his life. At the mountaintop, where sunrise. And he saw the settlement. He saw all the villages that he's visited. And he even saw the village where he came from. Suddenly, life became full of meanings. Suddenly, life to him felt like, wow, I was meant to climb up this mountain. I was meant to be here. And so the wise man said, now your purpose is to tell other people about this mountain through your eyes. And that's when John suddenly realized what his purpose was. And surely, when John got back down with the wise man, he then became the next wise man. End of story.